everybody. Welcome back to Void War. I lost again. But it's not because I'm bad, like you may expect. It's because I'm worse. Who? Oh, Doom. Nope. Yes, Doomweaver. We're attempting Doomweaver, which I truly think is the best way to do it. B variant, this ship, Commandos. I'm going to run it exactly as I have been. You're going to say, well, that hasn't worked before. Shut up. How about that? How about that? I don't want to hear your negativity. Save. And then it's V loads and C launchers. Yeah. Just making sure. Oh, ship? A palpable ship? We're gonna... like your W and then your Q. Oh, and I'm gonna assign that to 1. Perfect. And the homie's there, then you're having a terrible time. I would absolutely love to be able to get... oh, I'm gonna have to destroy this thing. I would love to be able to get the, what's it called? Shredder rounds? Go on, destroy the thing. No, whatever. Okay, we're coming back. Okay. Yeah, if we could get Shredder rounds, or sorry, the Shredder payload, I think it was. For the... oh, my captain's dying. Another one. Yeah, Shredder payload. I know what I'm talking about. He might die. And then we still get the crew kill. Huge. We love that. For the assault sled. So that the when the boys show up, they slam in and do between 15 and 50 damage, and then that goes kind of crazy as we have foreseen. That was probably the worst start to a run we've had. Well, actually, no, I think I had like 3 failed starts last time. Anyway, asteroid field. Oh, wrong button. Instantly kill you for sure. But, okay. Oops. Accidentally closed all my doors. Might be. I can't breach. Okay. Okay, fight me in here. Recall the crew. And then really desperately slowly repair that. Okay. I'm just going to adjust my mic. 1 sec. I'll tell you what I haven't looked for yet. I haven't... oh, drop my mic. I haven't looked for the shops, because I really think that the best thing for us to do is to have a little look at shops, and then we can see what kind of augments we can get. Because augments, I find, really change the game for the better, you know? Like the Shredder payload or what have you. Okay. Weapons dealer could be good, actually. You know what? Weapons dealer... yeah, let's go up top. Well... you know what, actually? This is fine. We go here. I pledge myself to the Imperial Cult. It heals all my crew and repairs me. That seems like an easy way to counter the terrible start we had to the run, right? Okay. 2 guns and 1 of them? You're just despicable, aren't you? Oh. 25. 60. 60? 60. Guess we'll just kill one of them. There we go. Just imagine what the shredder rounds could have done. Okay, let's go steal that. A grenade launcher. Right hell? What the hell? You know. Get out of there. Command throne. Oh, no, in here. There we go. 31 scrap. Wow, we took so much damage. Okay. Well, I'm gonna give Guinevere a grenade launcher. Oh, that's why, because we lost our shields early on. And then I guess they just hammered us. I gotta pay more attention to what's actually happening. Okay. So, like, the boarding tech works really well. Especially if we can bust out a breach hole in their ship. Is our next jump? It is. Let's just see what we got going on, right? You never know what they could have. Like a macro devastator that could go crazy mode. Actually, it's all beams. Stuns crew? Ooh. It says all crew though, not enemy crew. What we got? 10 HP to blood cultists, 10 HP to war cultists, 10 evasion. Actually just so good to have. I really do like the idea of a macro devastator, but I just don't think it's on the cards for us. Do that. Okay. I'll raid the station before the attack. Okay, that's fine. The miner's hull integrity will be patched up right here, right now. Like so. Perfect. All part of the plan. And then I'm going to go to the crew merchant in the hopes of maybe getting some, well, a good crew member, or maybe just another good weapon. Okay. Actually, you know what? Unload the crew just in case something happens. I'll murder you. Okay, now I'm gonna... Oh, okay. It's inconvenient. Want to break into here, please? Perfect. Right, and then I gotta pull the homies out. Oh, we win these though? They're immune to fire. Hold on. Hit the shields, hit the weapons. My doors are offline. Okay. That's inconvenient. He's dead, finally. You know what? We leave before everything else sets on fire, okay? I attempt to lose my attack in the asteroid field. It did not work. Just to be clear, it did not work. I'm going to kill whoever's there. And I'm going to... hit them like this. Mighty bad. Please put the fires out. Perfect. You organize my weapon. That's actually devious. Okay. Cause a breach, though. Oh, my crew. Honestly, my crew's dead. Fuck, I'm restarting. I'm trying again. I made so many bad decisions, okay, in this run. I think the smart thing to do is to try again. I'm going for the crew merchant. I got this. Check this out. Easily ice whoever that is. I'm gonna get gassed up, that's fine. You missed, you're dumb. Owned. Perfect. Okay. So we're just going to do that. Alright, we're going to do that a bunch. What? Whatever. Crew merchant. Bioresist. What the hell is that? That's wicked. That's wicked. Purifies all friendly crew aboard ship for 10 seconds on kill. These are some wicked pieces of tech. Wanna buy that? For sure. Someone's 3 flashlings in the target room. That's actually kind of nice. Someone's a redeemer. You know what? I'm just gonna load the crew up. I'm gonna feel pretty good about that. My guys have some DPS now. Some DPS. Transport vessel, alright. There's many men aboard here. Death cultist. Well, I think the Gorgothian fella needs to get unfellered, first of all. I'm gonna hit you here. Like so. Actually cooking you. I'm gonna steal whatever this is. Probably like a little bit of scrap. A little bit of scrap. And then just to make your life worse, okay, I'm going to breach every single room on your ship. And then I'm going to breach the room you're in. Okay. And then where are you going to go? What's the plan now? You just die. I basically just opened the door to the void to him, and he was like, "Guess I'll die." And we love that. Okay. Nothing here. I think regular merchant could be quite good. Continue. Okay. Just you, huh? Okay. Sucks to be you. Fusion charge. Okay, I don't really have anyone who can make use of a fusion charge, but that's fine. Now this is better. Getting to a rest spot and being able to construct your purified. Construct a husk. Kind of nice. I'm going to save my husk on the sensors so I can hopefully see what's going on an enemy ship. Of course, that scavenger's holding it. I will receive the container as a gift. Scavenger leaves the container in your possession without charge as a gift from a friend. That's very nice. 1 tactical shield. Okay, well, wrong one. Not the most useful. However, now my fella is a little tougher. 5 HP. Could be worse, right? You're mine now, he says. Ugh. This thing though. Am I? Gonna probably hit you with a couple of these. A little bit of that. Oh, you know what? Another husk. You can man the engines. Take us up to 20 evasion. Yeah. Yeah. Right, let's keep it going. Let's get some trading going. Immune to hull damage in the first X seconds is dope. Each lance shot you fire fully charges one random uncharged weapon. Dope. First time a ship fires a weapon during a fight, it always hits. It's all so good. The siege beam, I have to take temporal shroud though for ultimate safety. I don't have any lances. The first time a ship fires a weapon during a fight, it always hits. I'm going to buy that as well. Okay, I have a plan. If we can at some point find a surprisingly powerful weapon like a Storm Cannon 3, right? Imagine, fight starts, you are guaranteed to hit 6 shots. That means the shields are guaranteed to go down and you're guaranteed to be able to punch something else through, whatever that may be. You know what, I'll board them immediately, because I'll steal whatever that is. Actually, we might have them cooked, yeah, before we even fire our guns. Immune to all debilitating effects, that's really good. I also got to remember, I should be able to board demon ships with the no oxygen. 2 bloated agents. Oh, I clicked actually off the game this time, whoops. I'll summon a bloat mine. I will equip them. And we'll see where we go from there. Desert Imperial Sect. I think this way. This seems like a route with some chest hair. Let's do this. Okay. Another Imperial Shrine. We go weapon merchant. We go weapon merchant, crew merchant, planetary fortification. That's my plan. 50s, 25. Bap. Yeah, it seems to go very well. So sometimes I don't even need to hit them with the weapons, which I like, if there's not that many crew. Oh, I agreed to escort the technocult ship. Then we get attacked by these fellas. Show me... Oh. A genius soldier's getting his ass cooked. Now. I'm going to board in here. And I'm going to very specifically cook them in live in here. Perfect. They're on scrap. Oh, Retributed 3! That's really good. That's really good. Just additional damaging weapons is so nice. Okay. Maybe we chill I was going to say maybe we chill on boarding in the next fight. That is a complete lie. We are not chilling. We are in here for the express purpose of taking this ship apart. One cryofoam. Appreciate it. Okay. So, once we take out the, whatever this is called, the heart, yeah, the demon's heart, it's going to have to focus on repairing that, I think. Yeah. Okay, and now I recall the crew, before they all die, to this. Perfect. Friendly crew gain 3 DPS when fighting in a vacuum stack. Oh my god, we have been anointed. This is the run. All we're gonna do is fight in a vacuum. We're so blessed. I investigate. I gain 60 scrap for investigating. Now, I actually don't even need to go to this weapons merchant, though. What the fuck is that? Inferno Fugaz? Creates fire? 3 projectiles? 3 projectiles for 1 power is kind of disgusting. Flame Lance, magnetic. I mean, I might buy this just to have it. Arc Rifle is dope. Should probably buy one. Parasite Shield. 60. Sorry, what's the vibe? 1 DPS, 1 DPS against targets under 50. 1 DPS, 3 DPS against targets over 100. Okay. And that is 1 DPS, 6 DPS against targets over 100. It's even better. Now, the other one stuns on kill, though. You know what? I'll buy it and my captain can take it just in case. I kind of want this thing. And I'm going to buy an arc rifle, okay? Now, the reason I'm going to buy an arc rifle is because eventually I'll get another member of the crew who will take the arc rifle and use it themselves, okay? Actually, I'll give it to Boss Lady because she's always going to be near a ship system. She's captaining the ship. Sun's crew and you purify. 1 DPS against target. Honestly, if we go up against heavy hitters, you have 5 DPS up to 8 DPS in a vacuum. 9 DPS in a vacuum. Up to 12 DPS against targets over 100 HP. And then you're up to 9 DPS in a vacuum, up to 15 DPS against targets with over 100 HP. That's disgusting. Give me a Gorgothian Lancer and watch that MFer get Gorgoth. You know what I'm saying? Then we're going to go to the crew merchant and we're going to find more crew just to man the ship, just to keep things ticking over aboard. The hell? Oh, that's weird. It's a Imperial demon ship. Okay. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and kind of take you apart a little bit. Now, something I should definitely be doing is I should be powering these bad boys up. For sure. For sure. Oh, you've already done that. You've already done that. Excellent. Okay. You get in here, help destroy that. I assume that it has to repair breaches. Okay. Before it can repair the system. I think that's normally how the AI works in FTL, but I don't know if that's actually true. 23 scrap, that's not bad. Now, that. So I can power up the Inferno Fugaz. I don't know how you actually pronounce that. However, I'll probably look it up after. Interesting word. Imperial vessels judged by the scorch marks in its hull. Okay. Why not? Yeah, the nice thing is, I can now hold off on firing my weapons immediately because I've got that invincibility or invulnerability in the early stages of a fight. Oh. Fires it like that. Okay, that's actually good to know. I wanted to fire it at least once to figure out what I'm kind of in for. Let's go for the infernal energy. Yes, okay. Now. Go and get that. One ballistic shield, okay. Bit of that. Bit of that. Yeah, see, I feel like it has to fix the breaches first. I'm just going to pull my crew out. And then we'll just probably cook them with this. Yeah. Perfect. 23 scrap. Not bad at all. Okay. Another infernal ship. Okay. I mean, I'll own you, for sure. Oh, I want to break that. 60 scrap out of one of them is very nice. Okay. Get them there a little bit. Okay. Set some components on fire. I think I'm gonna, just for safety, pull the fellas out. This will be interesting. Is the breach closing? No, he can repair. I suppose it doesn't care about breaches because there's no oxygen on the ship anyway. That makes sense. 8 munitions. Honestly, I'll take the tactical armor and I'll give it to the boss for safety. Crew contracts, psychomancy, consumables, crew contracts, equipment. It has to be this one because I want to do the planetary assault. Okay. That set it up for me. I will always buy an assault cyborg even if it costs me all of my goddamn money. Who the hell are you? The High Magister. Death Mage. God, the crew are so cool. But it has to be the assault cyborg because he comes with a translocator. I'm going to sell that. I'm going to sell that. I'm going to sell the ballistic shield. We're going to put that on the assault cyborg just to boost his DPS. Immunity to suffocation. Sells for 8. Okay. So she's now immune to suffocation, which is amazing. So she can fight in a vacuum perfectly fine. The assault cyborg is going to man the weapons, I think, for now, but obviously he can translocate into the enemy ship. I hail them. I refuse. Kill him. Purified? I actually love that. Going to board your ship there. You're going to summon rot spawn on my ship. You're going to summon rot spawn on my ship. To kill you. Herald of... Oh my god. We just got a fella. And our DPS goes crazy once the ship's in a vacuum. Immune to debilitating effects, immune to the poison. Disgusting tech. And we got a husk out of that. Hold on. You need to go down here for safety. You need to go over here. You need to go over here. Okay? Just get out of here. Okay. Do you reduce enemy DPS by 1? And you have Aether Stride. I have a remarkable amount of teleportable crew. Okay. That's how it's going to be. Actually, no. Assault cyborg on the sensors. Yes. Planetary fortification. Okay. So what have they got? A Retributor 1 and a Disruptor. So they can't punch through my shields. This is good. Hold on, where can I board? So I can deploy infiltrators? I'm honestly not sure that I need to. Yeah, I'm going to recall the crew for sure out of that. Okay, then we'll call the crew. Eight scrap. 8 scrap. We'll call the crew. Bap, bap, bap. Okay. And scrap. Bit of that. Yes. Might be able to... Oh, it only does 1 damage. But if we can just keep breaching parts of the ship like that, or parts of the station, I guess. Lovely. 57 scrap. And 16 scrap. Killed everybody, recalled crew, and we're out of there. Okay, it was a little tight. We made it. And we're going to get a little resty rest at the Stargate. Good show, by the way. I'm an Atlantis fan more than anything. Infernal Sea has to be. But having said that, obviously SG-1 was amazing, and Universe it got there in the end. It took a little while, but they eventually hit their stride. We're definitely going to hit this weapon merchant and this major threat, which means I'm just going to I'm going to take the path that allows me to choose either of these merchants on the way. Okay. Okay. Are intruders on my ship? Well, that's... I mean, I'm just going to kill you. You're going to own that thing. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to board your weapons. You in here. One, a fusion charge, okay. You're gonna need to get out of there. Okay. Bap. Perfect. You're going to need to make yourself known. You're going to need to get out of here. Okay. There's another one in there. That's annoying. I'm going to recall my crew. I'm going to hit you again. And the ship's dead. Perfect. Scrap, munitions, the maelstrom subsides. We love that. 180. Should probably think about a little bit of repairs on my ship. You know what would be nice? It's that thing that heals your boys. What's one of these? I hail the vessel. I request more information. I'm going to maintain present course and they're going to try and kill me. What are these weapons again? 2 shots, 1 damage, chance to stun crew, and a photon beam. Okay. They're not that tough. Okay. The bap. There we go. Wow, that photon beam does not fire particularly far. You notice that? Bzz, and then it's done. I mean, they're screwed, right? They're screwed in here. Now they're in real trouble. Uh-oh. There we go. What is it? Scrap ammunition. Don't really want to do high temperatures, if I'm being honest. Could deal with this, though. I can deal with this. Let's go ahead and kill you. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Okay, remember, my captain is immune to the void. So she's chilling. Hit him with a little bit of that. Hit him with a couple of these, why not? You know what? Pull the homies back. Hit him with a couple of these. Yeah. Love that. Siege Claw or Husk? It's got to be a Husk, I think. Okay. I guess you can man that, and then my assault cyborg can just roam, perhaps? Help keep everything safe? Yeah. Another demon ship. Makes sense, because we are in, like, Demon Town. Okay. A penetrator. Okay, I'll look at that in a sec. Though, if I were to hazard a guess at what that might do, I think I could figure it out. You know what I mean? Sweet, you're actually goated. Okay. Do that. And you're dead. Perfect. Bit for scrap. We have a lot of scrap. I will save my scrap for buying something at the store, perhaps. Then I will burn all my scrap on running the Retributor 3. I'll investigate the structures and you bring it back to your ship. Back in orbit, the technical vessel approach, they explain that the prism is extremely dangerous and demand you hand it over. I'll hand over the prism. Okay. I wonder what next, if I ever get that again, the hand over the prism thing, I'm keeping the prism next time, just to see. Now, regular merchant, systems modules, or crew. Honestly, modules for a healing bay, a med bay. Actually perfect. In there. Heat shielding, 10 HP to machine slaves. Your crew are invulnerable against crew attacks while breaking doors. Interesting. Now, you. 1 shot every 12 seconds. 2 hull damage. This pierces 1 shield. Honestly, I don't think so. I think we take that, okay? Purely because you're not going to go in here. And then we're going to bap, 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 bap. Perfect. Purely because we now have some expendable husks in an emergency. Remnants of a ship drifting. Works. Only move on. Okay. Fine by me. Demon ship. Intruders detected. Really, against my boss lady? It's a bit mean, but I'm sure I'll get over it, especially when I instantly killed that fella who just turns into another carcass, but that's okay. So the Retributor charges in 19 seconds, which means, and this charges in 20, so all my weapons charge in the time it takes the Temporal Shroud to activate. Okay. I pulled everybody back because I was kind of scared of what might happen there. Less happened than I thought. You're only 1 damage per shot. Oh, hold on. Cool. Then we kill you. Perfect. 36 scrap, the maelstrom subsides. Why don't you fix that? Yeah, because you can kill whatever comes out as well. You know what? I'll hit you with a cheeky healy heal. Is it node? Oh, transport vessel, why not? They're going to have some stuff. You know how I like my stuff. Occult knowledge or reagents. Honestly, I'm going to go after the occult knowledge because I might get a psychic power that because my Doomweaver has a spot for a psychic power. She's never had the opportunity to use it. Right, stuns crew on kill. Once you get one of them, you just get the rest of them. On translocator. That's the occult knowledge? Oh, I don't care about these guys. No offense. Oh, you could be fairly well armed. Okay, I should maybe think about that. Asteroid field, that's fine. Fine by me. Intruders detected, okay. Siege armor. 20 HP. Immunity to suffocation. Reduces movement speed. That goes on the boss lady, okay? Because she doesn't really move much. And I like that. Which means you are now also immune to suffocation. So the only people who can die to suffocation is my assault cyborg and my husks. And my assault cyborg is 50% immune to suffocation. And the husks are, frankly, kind of expendable. I attacked the Imperial starship. You know me, I hate the Imperials. Whoops, I slipped. I have boosted sub-husks, okay. And they're dead. One psych... Oh! Stuns crew for 5 seconds. As a psychic power, could be good. Or 4 necrotizing reagents. I'll take the psychic shriek, actually. Well... yeah, why not? Oh, and we got Noxious... okay, if I'd known I was going to gain Noxious Blast, I wouldn't have taken the psychic shriek. Poisonous projectile out of room. I think I'm gonna take that. Oh, we'll call the crew. Don't want to screw up like that. Okay. Storm period disrupt sensor scans. Arcane vessel. The process of gathering subspace psych chem precursor combats. Attack. Okay. You have some fellas on board. One less fellow on board. Then one of them. Okay. Kind of weird that they're not doing anything. But whatever, it's their choice. Okay, now they're having a bad time. Go ahead, you can board my ship. I got friggin' sub-husks doing sub-husk things. 49 scrap, 2 munitions. I'll attempt to recover them. Ah, it's baddies. That's fine. One eviscerator, 2 DPS, 1 DPS. Kills restore life. Oh my. I have a man who doesn't have a weapon right now, so the Herald of Ruin might as well take that. And back you go. Well, actually, to be fair, step you in there for a second. Whoa, 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 whoa. I love the aggressive sound of the medbay. Yeah, I'll probably check out the weapons cellar as well, because you never know what they could have. It could be unbelievably dope. Intruders. That's fine. It's bored. Couple of fellas, except they're having a terrible time. Who would have thought? Wherever. It's annoying. Okay, you can go back now. Oh. Okay. I blitzed that way faster than I thought I would. But that's perfectly fine. We're actually going crazy mode. Alright, we love that. So I just need to respond to a message. Alrighty, 55 scrap. That's kind of nice. I'll have a respectable amount for when I visit this fella. Not necessarily getting anything, but it's always nice to have a little look, do a bit of window shopping. You know how it is. God, that's so cool. Your lance. Gravitic lance. Okay. Means a fire is nice. Don't really have anybody who can use that. Your crew will stun nearby crew for 8 seconds upon destroying a door. First time ship fires a damaging weapon during a fight, the weapon's base damage is doubled. Tends to be a death cult. It's good stuff, but not really what I'm looking for. I mean, we have such a well-rounded ship. Though, I have 1 power, 3 power, 5 power. In theory, I could get the flare beam because it has a high chance of a hull breach. And then if I breach a bunch of hull, my commandos go crazy to the nth degree. I'm going to buy it for the future, okay? I'm investing in myself. I'm going to do that. Then we're going to get some more scrap and we're going to level up our engines a bit. Get owned. Get owned. You fire 2 shots. You can't penetrate my shields. You just can't do anything to me. Right. Shred their shields, then we light them up with our pretty impressive array of weapons. If I do say so myself. Lovely. A lot like that. And then they're owned. Perfect. 49 scrap. The maelstrom subsides. 1 more fight before the big boss, and I'm going to win against the big boss. I have decided. I will attack the Imperial ship because I find it funny. Whoops. Okay. Let's fire one of these because that is going to guaranteed hit their shields. Then we're going to ruin their lives, apparently. You're not immune to fire, you're just resistant to fire. Well, that's mighty interesting. And away you go. Let's get that repaired. Oh, a Retributor 2. You say, Retributor 2 or missile template and scrap? I'll take a Retributor 2 and 81 scrap. Oh my. Hold on, oops. Definitely need a second one of them. For that, then do me a flavor. Bump my doors, my sensors. Actually, no. Bump my med bay. Perfect. So let's think about this in terms of chip loadout. So you're wrong one. 2 shots, 12 seconds. 2 shots, 16 seconds. You guarantee a breach. But if I get to the right scenario, I could have Storm Cannon, Retributor 2, Retributor 3, Flare Cannon, and do the same things I'm doing now. It just takes a little longer, but it takes at least 21 seconds, and I have at least 25 seconds of being immune. So I need to think, do I want this thing against the big ship? I actually think yes. I think I'm okay with where we are. Let's do it. Let's cook. Okay. Something, something, something void has grown a tongue. Right. Possessed Enforcer. Spawns infernal creature on death. Shield an area against hostile targets. 30-30. The husk. And the mouth of Ariok is the first thing that needs to die, frankly. Okay, nothing tells me their charge time. I kind of hope the first burst completely misses me. Feels like it will. Or will do no damage. Okay. Everything is charged. One of my husks was summoned onto their ship. I hate that. Okay. So we're going to do that. Actually, we're going to do that. 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 Perfect. Okay. Got one of you up here. Perfect. A heat beam. Okay. Probably not going to use that, but you never know. It's actually really funny and unfortunate. Because their door systems are down, I can't permanently breach their shield or their doors and spread the deathness. Okay. Just to be clear, what's about to happen is all of their crew are dead, which means everybody comes back. My crew get recalled. So I'll heal them up. This system is running crazy mode. So I need to... That. Summon one of them. And breach into here. Oh, my fella's dead. Okay. Unfortunate. Okay, just keep killing. Every time you kill, stuns the enemy crew, okay? Perfect. Is that a real husk? No, it's a fake husk. It's a fake husk, okay. Is that a real husk? That's a real husk. That's annoying. Unfortunately, I'm going to lose a real husk here. You know what, though? He's doing the Lord's work, I can tell you that. Let's recall the whole damn crew. Get the fellas repairing some stuff, right? Then I just wait for this to shut down. Okay. Hit them one of these. One of these. And they're dead. Perfect. We actually won this time. We're literally the greatest to ever do it. 156 scrap. And then we should get, yes, a choice. I don't need the Chaos module. Or the Chaos Star. Frankly, I think I'm going to take a Doom effigy. Because the Chaos Rift teleports all crew in a target room to opposing rooms. I'm going to take the Doom effigy as a new member of my crew. It's up here. And he goes where he wants, to be clear. I have no way of controlling him. And that's okay. And now, just before we finish, I'm going to heal my husks. Can you believe 2 of my husks survived? Like, actually survived? I lost 1. But the other 2 fellas lived. Oh my god. Right-clicking on them brings them up immediately. I had no idea. That's crazy tech. Okay. Feeling pretty damn good. Let's go to the Fury Stars. Why wouldn't I go to the Fury Stars? That sounds dope as hell, but we're going to do that in the next one for now. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button. It helps out a great deal. I really appreciate it. I love your faces for it. If you're new, consider subscribing to the channel for more content. Make sure you check the links in the description, ring the notification button, and I'll see all of you in the next one. See you!